Oh no, look out, it's gonna be one of those deep emotional videos about video games. Truly, I am such a child for being passionate and caring about something. In the media's pop cultures and industries we live in today, oh, I am such a child. Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. Video games. If I've said this once, I've said this a million times before. Video games, they are awesome. I've said this time and time again, and it still reigns true. But you know what? I think it's time we took a deeper look into this, and we had a deeper conversation about this. About video games and the importance of video games in our lives. Now, don't misunderstand me. I don't look at video games as a religion, because there are gamers out there that are so obsessed with video games they almost worship them as a religion. I'm not like that. I am just very, very passionate about this media. I'm passionate about the action-packed entertainment it provides me. I'm passionate about the characters, the unique characters I get to meet in these games. And I am passionate about the wonderful stories, the amazing music, the beautiful visuals. I'm passionate about gaming as a product, but most importantly, as an art form. Most of that being a great deal of envy and jealousy. You have no idea how much I wish I could make my own video game. Hey, you never know, I may actually do it in the future, if I get the right diplomas, but hey, I have the brain of a goldfish. So while I highly doubt that will ever happen, I can always hope. Sorry, back on topic. You see, I think it's important to make a sort of video like this, because while I like to promote a positive channel, negative topics and news about the gaming community and the gaming industry keep popping up on my channel. Well, that's because I have my own unique opinion on the subject and I want to get it out there, and I think it's worth talking about. While I do promote positivity on this channel, I also sometimes promote negativity. Not all the time, but sometimes. And I know there are a great deal of YouTubers and gamers that promote nothing but negativity, that have nothing positive to say about video games. Hell, some of them, their only job is to play and talk about video games. That is like one of the best jobs in the world. While technically I kind of do that, not to the same scale as some other people. And instead of taking that time to promote positivity and what you love about video games, they use it for the same negative garbage about the industry. Over and over and over again. Now look, I'm not saying the gaming community and the gaming industry doesn't have its fair share of problems. It is truly messed up in some cases. There is a lot of negativity and controversy to those two aspects of gaming. But gaming is more than that, and I think a lot of people have lost their way in keeping in mind why we play video games in the first place. For fun, for entertainment, for them to strike us emotionally, for us to get attached to the game, for us to have a good time with friends in a multiplayer co-op shooter, for us to challenge ourselves and solve puzzles, using our brain power with certain puzzle and adventure games, to experience a fantastic and engrossing story and world like in some RPGs, to live out fantasies and dreams that video games allow us to do. Video games are an important part of our culture, and yes, there is negativity in the gaming community and the gaming industry. Yes, there are other forms of media, the magazines and the news channels, and TV networks that despise video games and despise video game YouTubers that are making more money than them. Yes, there is negativity. Yes, there is bullshit. But I want you to take the time and remember the very first time you played your favorite video game of all time. Do you remember the first time you played your favorite video game of all time? Do you remember how you felt? How you felt in your heart, in your soul? How you felt the emotions of happiness and excitement? of endearment towards that game. For a lot of old school gamers, that game was Super Mario Bros. Or Zelda, or Metroid, or Doom, or Half-Life. Those games for me were Divinity Dragon Commander, Crysis, Dead Space, and Mass Effect. The first time I played those games, I experienced a one-of-a-kind experience that you could only experience from video games, and those games affected me as a person. They changed my way of looking at things, the same way a good book or a good movie can. But I think a great deal of people who claim to love video games are really losing that love. They're focusing so much on the negativity, on the hatred, on the lies, on the controversy, on the imperfections, that they lose sight on what makes video games to them. I play video games. I talk about video games because I love them. I love them as a media, as an art form, as a form of entertainment. As I can get entertained, I can experience dreams and fantasies come to life. Things that books, television, movies, they just can't do, because in those other medias, you are just an observer. In video games, you are the creator, you are the instigator. You're not just watching what's going on, you're creating what's going on. You're starting, motivating what's going on. The game does not start, the game does not end without you, without your input. And how amazing is that? How amazing is it that there's a product, that there's an artwork out there that challenges you in a way that no other media has before? And we're overlooking that, we're forgetting the importance of video games in our lives. How many days, weeks, months, years have video games saved us? They've saved us from boredom. They've saved us from stagnation. They've saved us from loneliness. They've saved us from depression. They've allowed our imaginations to flourish. They provide us with happiness and curiosity and entertainment and awe. Guys, it's not all about the DLC money-grabbing bullshit that video game businesses pull sometimes. It's not all about these social debates and prejudices. It's not about the morons. It's not all about the morons. It's not all about the stupid mistakes. While that stuff can't be ignored, you can't let it overwhelm you. You can't let it be your central focus when it comes to gaming, because then you're losing what gaming is in the first place. Gaming is fun. Gaming is creativity, fantasy, imagination. Gaming is going on an adventure. Gaming is getting together and socializing with people and friends from across the world. Gaming is relaxing. Gaming is challenging yourself. Gaming is important. It's important in our lives, and it's something we shouldn't forget. This has been a video. This has been the Gamertron. Please let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comment section below. I would love to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the subject? And what are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on my opinion on the subject? Please leave a comment. I love reading comments. I don't get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. If you liked the video in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved with the video. If you hit the like button, lets me know I'm doing a good job. And finally, I am the Gamertron. I love video games, I love talking about video games, and if that's something that interests you, maybe consider supporting my channel by subscribing to me and checking out my previous videos. This has been a video, and I will see you guys later.